Huh. See Todd by Todd. I wonder what kind of surprises they have in here. Huh.
Hey, welcome to Comics Place. Here's your complimentary copy of Turok #1.
Whoa! Oh man, this comic store is amazing. Welcome back to the West Coast Davengers. I'm your host, Dave. And today I'm bringing you to the faraway, faraway land of the Great White North, Canada. Vancouver, Canada, to be exact. As well, I'm going to be bringing you below the border, south of the border, to Bellingham, Washington. You're asking, Dave, what the hell are you talking about? Well, before I tell you, why don't you hit the like button? Do the thing. Do this thing, okay? And then after you've done it, I'll tell you. I'm waiting. Okay. I went up to Vancouver to go see one of my all-time favorite bands, and one of maybe your all-time favorite bands, 9 Inch Nails. That's Mr. Trent Reznor and friends. And in that, taking that 2 days off, I was like, okay, well, I'll go to a couple comic stores, except Monday in Vancouver, half of the comic stores, more than half of the comic stores aren't even open. But that's okay, because I made the most of it. As well, I'm going to take you south of the border, like I said, to Bellingham, Washington, to one of my favorite stores, the Comics Place, and I'm going to buy a whole bunch of stuff. So I'm going to show you some footage, and then I'm going to show you the haul. And somewhere in there, I'm also going to show you footage from the concert as well, because I love music, and I love 9 Inch Nails, and I love Trent Reznor, and Robin Fink, and Josh Freese, and Alessandro Cortini, and Atticus Ross. Okay, let's go to Canada, eh?
I'd like a better selection on the shirts, but our sources aren't as our sources aren't as trustworthy as they used to be. Oh yeah. I've always loved Crumb.
Yeah.
Although growing up, I read more Shelton than Crumb because I could find that.
Oh yeah. Like up here.
Yeah.
Canada?
Yeah. Well, there was a period too. They were producing Zaps for a while. It wasn't it? I don't think it was till I started.
to Tazmanian Comics in Vancouver. Save the cheerleader, save the world. That's a hell of a weird ass poster. How many of these do I have? Jazz hands. can't believe a copy of Turok 1 for free just for visiting the Comics Place in Bellingham, Washington. Oh, hi again.
Welcome to Comics Place. Here's your complimentary copy of Turok #1.
Again?
Enjoy your stay.
Wow, what a bookstore. What a comic book store.
Yeah. Because they closed down the other one. I would be shocked if there were.
I also wanted to check in about the D1 a while ago.
Oh.
Welcome to the Comics Place.
Yeah, thanks.
Here's your complimentary copy of Turok #1.
Another one?
Yeah.
This is the greatest comic book store in the world.
For now, yes. But yeah, that's definitely one of the first things that we need.
Yeah, I noticed.
Just for now, so like if you are doing this and you're like, shoot, like with one extra, you know,
I think I made a spot for it last time when the 5th issue came out.
yeah, even with those new issue of it this week, and all we have is yeah, it's not essential to have just for now. We'll leave it up there.
That's the 10th. I feel like that has going on.
Yeah, it's fine.
Wow, they have an upstairs too. This is amazing. This store is incredible. I got all these copies of Turok for free just for coming in. And oh, hello again.
Hi, I got a copy of Turok for you, but look, you gotta buy something at some point, all right?
All right, I guess I can buy
We got back issues, we got
comic.
games and comics, like
I think
just something.
Yeah, I think that's okay.
There you go. We're at Comics Place Bellingham. Look at all this. Look at all this fucking trash. This is amazing. This is meticulous and brilliant. Rustic as well, with the exposed brick wall. Man, you should put a speakeasy down here. I think Jeff would be the perfect person to bartend a speakeasy.
Oh, yeah.
I would love to have it. You get one drink and he talks for like 30 minutes about it.
Hello, friends. It's your pal Dave, and I want to introduce to you my brand new Patreon, West Coast Davengers and Direct Edition, all under one umbrella. You can now support me by joining the Patreon for $5 a month, and what you're going to get is me wearing this shirt and nothing else. I'm just kidding. You're going to get at least one bonus episode of West Coast Davengers and one bonus episode of Direct Edition per month. As well, I'm going to let you vote on the content of another West Coast Davengers video where I flip through a rare book or a rare magazine or something that you've never seen before, and you get to participate in what book it is. As well, every 2 months, I'm going to do a private sale right here, Patreon exclusive, and you're going to have first access to buying it well before it goes live on West Coast Wednesday, my comic book claim sale. So that's a little exclusivity for you. So plop down $5 a month. It's not that much to ask, is it? I'm waiting. No, it's not. For $5 a month, you can help support and grow this community while we do some great things together. West Coast Avengers and Direct Edition. Fucking hell, let me do that one more part over again. Yeah, that's right. All right. So in that manga store, I didn't really find too much that I wanted, but I did pick up volumes 2, 3, and 4 of one of the weirdest books I have ever read called Killer Shark in Another World. I had just happened to have read the first one recently, and it is hilarious. It's cute, it's violent, and it's weird. So that's volume 2, 3, and 4. I don't know if that's the end of the story, but I'm enjoying it so far. Okay, and at Tazmanian Comics, I got a couple of new issues, but what I really went there for was to get another round of the vintage pins from, I guess it's like Planet Studios or Planet Comics from the 90s, the late 80s, early 90s. So let's see, you got It's Clobbering Time. It's Clobbering Time. I got 2 of those. Okay, yeah, there we go. I got a cap. A Colossus for my buddy Ryan. A Franklin Castle with that big ass bazooka. A Daredevil. And these are vintage. Like I said, these are 30-something years old, almost 40 years old. A Daredevil logo. An MJ based off of a specific Todd McFarlane image from ASM. I forget what number. And then you get this spider logo from the back of the suit. So those will all be for sale. And then as you saw, I took a visit to Golden Age Collectables, the oldest store in Canada, or one of the oldest stores in Canada, and a cousin store to the Seattle one, which is the oldest, I think, the oldest retail store in the country. And all I bought was some Canadian newsstand variants. Amazing Spider-Man 276. This full Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Adventures miniseries written by Dan Slott with fake Power Rangers on it. Amazing Spider-Man 252 Canadian price variant. New Mutants number 6 Canadian price variant. Punisher 5 and 3 Canadian price variant. 95 cents. Those were 75-cent issues. Marvel Team Up 141 Canadian price variant. And then 2 copies of Amazing Spider-Man 36, the 9/11 issue. Both newsstand variants, which are very tough to find, and they're in really nice condition. So Canada was fun. I had a great time. But the biggest purchase I made was going to the friend of the channel shop, Comics Place in Bellingham, seeing Django and hanging out almost all day with him on my way back to Tacoma. So I picked up a lot of stuff at Comics Place Bellingham. This sealed copy of the Art of the Brothers Hildebrandt from Marvel is a no-brainer. I believe this is out of print. It's from 2020, and we have lost both of them now. Both Greg and Tim are no longer with us. And then the 2017 30th anniversary Aliens hardcovers. So this should be the first 2 volumes, maybe even more than that. But in glorious black and white. And then this one features Nightmare Asylum and Earth War, Sam Keith art, plus more. Let's see who else does art in here. Don Bovis, or Bovius, Bove, and then Sam Keith. I think these were released in a box set. I'm not 100% sure, but you never see them. They went extremely out of print very quickly. All right, let's grab a stack of other stuff from Comics Place Bellingham. First printing hardcover copy of Street Angel from Jim Rugg, friend of the channel. The great Jim Rugg and Brian Maruka. From Ad House Books, Chris Pitzer, baby. An amazing Uncanny X-Men 222 Mark Jeweler a 212 Mark Jeweler, a Tales to Astonish number 93, one of my all-time favorite covers, a Marie Severin cover. I have a graded copy of that. Silver Surfer 46 Mark Jeweler, a Moon Knight 60 signed and numbered by Splat, Stephen Platt. Jason Edmonston did this cover of the when they brought back Mad Magazine in 2018, which I don't think it lasted too long. Look at that Bill Gaines photo. But Jason Edmonston is a great artist. And yeah, I'm excited to take a look at this because I didn't buy it when it came out. Look at this vintage 100-piece jigsaw puzzle of that great Todd McFarlane Spider-Man image, which I know who owns the original art for that. Can't go wrong with this Neal Adams Treasury. I've had it so many times. This is a really nice copy. Neal Adams, Ra's al Ghul. They reissued that recently, but nothing beats the original. Nothing beats the original. Red Nails, Conan the Barbarian Treasury. Yeah, fuck it, I bought 2 of them. Fortress of Solitude, the Superman Treasury. A couple of Kirby collectors here, which I buy these and sell these all the time whenever I can find them. But these are in really nice condition. Great for any Kirby fan or Kirby collector, because that's what it's called. Kevin Nolan inking Jack Kirby piece. And then all red inking Jack Kirby. And P. Craig Russell doing a back cover. Let's look at some other stuff. Well, this I picked up in my LCS yesterday. These 2 pieces, the Godzilla Color Special and the Cul-de-sac John Wayshak Chromium Edition, plus the new Stegman's Health, the new Zdarsky Comic News. Art Adams doing The Creature from the Black Lagoon for Dark Horse. Not too many people have ever talked about this book, but it's a beaut. How often do we get full interior art from Arthur Adams? And Terry Austin's the inker on it. Look at this. Found a bunch of these at Comics Place. Jonan Vasquez signed Johnny the Homicidal Maniac trade paperback. And then Squee signed by Jonan. Mike Mignola, Guy Davis, and Dave Stewart signed BPRD number 5, Killing Ground. My buddy Mannix with that Thundercats variant cover, issue number 11. I'm going to show these off. Got another copy of Batman Adventures Annual number 2. Bruce Timm paying homage to Kirby with Mike Royer inking. Bunch of issues of Extremity from Daniel Warren Johnson. Issue 7, issue 1, 2, and 4. Incredible Hulk number 282, Mark Jeweler. Zatanna number 16, Adam Hughes. I think that's a second to last issue, or maybe it's the last issue. Mark Jeweler Uncanny 213. Mark Jeweler X-Men 103. A really nice copy of Wolverine issue number 8. Classic John Buscema cover. X-Men number 5, second appearance of Omega Red. Signed by Jimothy Lee. Power Girl 27. Yeah. Tyrant Preview. Ashcan Edition. Stephen Bissett. And signed. I got a whole bunch of stuff. Signed Ashcan's preview books by Jonan Vasquez. The Bad Art Collection. Filler Bunny. Another Filler Bunny. Another Filler Bunny. And then a copy of I Feel Sick. This looks like a first printing of I Feel Sick number 1 and a first printing of the second issue. Fantastic Four number 128, Mark Jeweler. Actually, this isn't a Mark Jeweler. I've never seen this before, I should say. I picked this out because I thought it was going to be a Mark Jeweler. I opened it up, and I have never, ever seen this. And maybe it's in every issue, and I've just never seen 128. But this fabulous FF Friends and Foes with all this great art in it. Kirby art. Not Kirby art. But yeah, I've never seen that before. Oh, I forgot that I bought that. Moon Knight number 2, David Finch art. 2001: A Space Odyssey number 1. Basically Strange number 1. A Corbin book, or a Corbin cover at least. But there's also Alex Toth, Wally Wood, and Gary, Frank Thorne. Batman number 3, the one in, I think it's a 1 in 150 or 1 in 200 black and white. Empire Strikes Back, the magazine thing. One of the most beautifully drawn Star Wars books of all time. And Marijuana Man from Ziggy Marley, but more so Jim Mahfood and Joe Casey. I don't own this, and when I found out about this, I was like, oh, I got to find one of these at some point. When I found out that Jim did this, and yeah, he actually said he really enjoyed making that book and working with the Marley family, or working with Ziggy. And then the last stack is headlined by a very cool thing that you're probably never going to notice unless I point it out. This is one of those like Toys R Us, you get 3 comics and sealed and all that. But when I was being shown this, I was like, oh, that's really cool. It's probably a 3rd print, whatever. And then I noticed right up top here, it's signed on the cellophane by Todd McFarlane. Look at that. See top by top, baby. Do a Powerbomb number 1, the Challengers exclusive, signed by DWJ right there. Friend of the channel. This thing's just, I've seen things in my life, but I've never seen Jada Pinkett drawn by Rob Liefeld. I'll let you judge. Django gave me this, told me I'm going to really like it, so I'm excited to read it. Little Batman number 1. Spicy Tales number 2. Uh-oh. 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 Anyway, I don't need to tell you what that is. 4th appearance of Harley Quinn, Batman Adventures 28. Daniel Warren Johnson's Extremity number 7, homage to Walking Dead. Weird War 21, 10, 11, and 17. Great cover. Youngblood Strike File number 1, signed by Jay Lee from Dynamic Forces. A couple more issues to do. A Powerbomb, issue 7 and issue 1. Superman's Girlfriend, Lois Lane, number 63. And then this, I found this, and it's got a little messed up dust jacket, and the interior's got some rips, but this is Mutant World and Son of Mutant World, the original hardcover by Jan Stranad and Richard Corbin, which I think this may just have gotten recolored by Jose Villarrubia, but I don't know. I like having the originals. And then the last thing I'll show you is this great stack of Marvel magazines from the 90s. I just bought the whole stack because these things are amazing. The swimsuit special by the Hildebrandt, cover at least by the Hildebrandts. Jusko doing this swimsuit special. And then Brian Stelfree's doing this one. Mark Silvestri doing that one. These are classics. The Year in Review 91, Arthur Adams cover. A couple of these posters, Midnight Suns and the Spider-Man by, this may be Sam, no, it's not Sam Della Rosa. I don't know who that one is. Lee Weeks on the Preview 93, JR on the Year in Review 92, another Midnight Suns poster. Oh yeah, this is a killer poster. This is whatever, garbage. But check this poster out for Infinity War. Just a beautiful painted poster. It's probably Jim Starlin. But I actually don't know, but it kind of does look like it would be Starlin. Anyway, just a killer poster. Big guns, little one sheet. I have a giant poster of this. Renegade, I don't know what this is. This was just in there. Shadowrun. These look like either computer games or role-playing games. Is that Ed 209? TV's Newest Stars, Tiny Toons Adventures magazine. And then you've got the Marvel Year in Review, Todd McFarlane cover, see Todd by Todd. And then I guess it's a Michael Golden Marvel 90 Year in Review cover. I'm assuming that's what MG is. Anyway, that's the haul. Back to you, Dave. Thanks for watching this one. It was a short trip, and I tried to get as much footage as I could, but also enjoy myself. And I wasn't wearing a camera on me, so I was, filming. If you're in the northern part of Washington, please check out the Comics Place in Bellingham. Or if you're in Vancouver, definitely go to Golden Age Collectables. Check out Tazmanian. I flashed the name of the manga shop that's on there. Anyway, get your butt into a comic store because it does help the ecosystem of this hobby that we love. And it helps creators when you buy books. It helps stores when you buy books. It helps me when you listen to me. All right, eh? Oh, Canada, bow down before the one. We stand on guard for thee. I'm sorry, Canada.
Black and blue and broken bones. You left me here all alone. And now you're beginning something new. Hey! And nothing can stop me now, 'cause I don't care anymore. Nothing can stop me now, 'cause I just don't care.